Hey Reformers, welcome to our show. We are so much excited to have you. And here we are with
Grace Bridget here.
Lydia Nanjiru.
and this is Casefile 02. The mindset is an architect of reality. Yeah, so guys, this term looks so complicated, but it's simple. So when we hear mindset as an architect of reality, what comes to our mind? Like, what's that? Can we simplify it? What's that?
Sure. Mindsets. I would say that mindsets for me will be all about perception. How do you see things? How do you view the things in life?
Yeah.
Because if you look at this point of really having maybe something in your life is going, let me use negative.
Yeah.
Because that is basically sometimes how life is. So you find that your life is not going how you would want it to go.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're lacking, or as a because kama metwaje sisi walio najua umemaliza shule lakini yeah, sometimes you just find that maybe you don't have chakula ama sometimes rent dogo. It's something that happens. It's something truly that happens. So
Yeah.
I am not. You can choose to view it in the negative. Maybe I am destined for lack. Okay, terrible. God forbid. But evil to you just find that you're viewing things negatively. So perception. You can decide to see that I may have lacked now, but that doesn't mean that is my destiny. So I perceive the situation that I am in. Maybe I don't have money in my M-Pesa, or I don't even have money in my, I don't have a wallet, but
For us.
oh yeah. So you just find that I don't have money in my head, in my parcel, but I don't have the EGX that I don't have there. Yeah. But then I choose to say that I am walking in abundance. In the ground which I walk, I command the ground. Hakuna venye itani affect ama itani influence. You are the one influencing it. You have dominion. God has given you dominion. So that is, you're supposed to perceive things in that way, in that positive way.
Yeah.
So I would think that is exactly what mindset to me personally is. And I've heard you saying about the architect of reality. And I would think that as an architect, I'm not an architect, but as an architect, you're building things. Like you are a builder. So I would think that the mind is a builder.
Determinant.
Yeah, it's a determinant of what you build. It is the thing that builds you, because there is this saying that goes that victory and defeat first happen in the mind.
Yeah.
It is either you become victorious or you are defeated, but it first happens with the mind. If you think that before you start something, you're already failed, then you will usually fail.
Sure.
So it is what builds. It is what builds your reality. Chenye unaona, what exactly are you seeing? That is exactly what mindset does. Yeah. That is not about working.
Yeah, all of which I would say on mindset, venye amesema it's about perception. And venye umemalizia umesema it's what we see. On my side, I believe that mindset is built on what you see and what you hear. What you are exposed to so much, that is what, if I'm exposed to negativity every time, that is what I hear, that is what I see. That is what it will build on thoughts zenye kila time. That is, nikifikiria hivi, I think negatively. If I think this way, I think positively. So the manner into which to co-expose to, in what we see, in what we hear, will determine how we perceive life. It will determine how we live our lives. and that is why we are bringing us back to the place of coming back now kwa word ya God, because if we are exposed to the word of God, we're exposed to hearing the word of God, it had to build our perspective, all our mindset inakuwa positive in a way. Yeah, that's my way.
Wow. And as we said, kuna hiyo point ya architect alisema about determines what you do in life. And I was thinking, how can a negative ama positive, either of them, mindset influence your daily life, like your daily life, whatever you do, the choices you make? Because I believe the mind, the Bible says that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So it's like it's a control room, for a life. So if now somebody has a positive mindset and somebody else has a negative mindset, how does this as we said, how does this now literally affect their life? Because we believe mind ni mindset iko kwa mind la set. So mind haionekani, but tutaona results. So how would you guys say like that now this person has a negative mindset out of umemuona tu, like umemuona, and then you're like, this person has a negative mindset from your POVs maybe.
Okay, how can you tell? I've just remembered, I have a friend in tulikuwa naye high school. So even if that person sometimes by what people say, you already utajiambia this person has a negative mindset, because you can see the potential in the person, but if you tell them you can do this, they are like, I cannot, like mimi siezi, like siezi, you will definitely see that this person anaijua amejieka pahali according to what maybe they have, maybe because of even identity issues, amejieka pahali, or what they have had like sana with the people who are around them, inamfanya aone like vitu zingine for me asiye. Yeah,
I see that one. Kama unaona ile point ya environment. Exactly what you said in the previous one, that environment ndizo zinakubuild. They are the ones which build your perception. They are the ones which build your mindset. Place yenye uko will either determine that you have a positive mindset or you have a negative mindset. There's this saying that says that you're the average of the 5 people around you.
Yeah.
So you're either the 6th fool, ama you are the 6th billionaire. Let me use that one. Because if you're surrounding, let me use myself for instance. I have a group of 4 friends. Okay, I'm the 5th one. So I am also part of the 5 people.
Yeah.
So I can say that because najua, so there's Jeff, there's Viona,
Mramba
na Rin.
Yeah.
And you find that these 4 of them, I believe that I am the average of these 5 people.
Yeah.
And these 4 people plus myself, I'm also part of the average.
Yeah.
So you find that the way they have carried themselves, there is a certain excellence that they carry, that even from just interacting with them, hata kama I'm not bringing anything to the table, of which I am, please.
Sure.
You should.
You're unique.
Definitely I am. So what I am, if I'm not bringing anything to the table, bado nitapata something, because we have an author in our midst, we have a businesswoman in our midst, we have a teacher in our midst, a CEO, Jamani. So please,
Sure.
there are some people that uki-interact na wao, they will just elevate your thinking.
Yeah.
Being in a room where the people that you surround yourself with, the people that you are with, you interact with on a daily basis, they shape how you think.
Yeah.
Because there's this book, The Mindset of a Billionaire by Brian Mbego. anasema there is a 33% rule. There are 3 levels of the 33% rule.
Okay.
The first level of the 33% ni wenye wako chini yako. Those who are low, ama they have a low level of maybe your intellect or something, and you are the one mentoring them. So if they are the ones who make you sleep with the episode, they're the ones who really make you feel, you have something of thingism, right? It's not that they are feeding your pride or something, but you're just feeding them. Let me say that they're feeding them, and then kuna the next 3% are your level. Please, watu wenye mko level moja in such a way that they your peers. Maybe you are at the same level. Maybe you're doing the same type of things, and then your results ziko level. Then the next one, which is something that I have really seen, because I feel like they are all in that. Ukijaribu categorize their levels, wakati I can do something, I can give something to them, and then there are times to level moja, but there are times kuna place tu inafika, and then in this avenue, in this aspect, they are higher than me. So the third 33% is where the people that surround you, they make you uncomfortable, like you need to grow. And I felt that yesterday as I was talking to Grace Isiki. I was talking to her, and that woman has depth. But the little words that she may speak, they carry so much power that Manze, I felt I need to grow.
Yeah.
I can't stay here. So they make you uncomfortable. They make you want to grow, and that's a good thing, because with mindset you need to be uncomfortable. You need to normalize being uncomfortable. You be comfortable being uncomfortable. Because hakuna vile unaweza ishi maisha ukiwa comfortable too.
Really.
So, and you just know that you don't. Okay, I don't know how this will sound, but you don't have a destination. Like in growth, you don't have that destination. It's only the next location. Umefika hapa, well and good, we are moving. Even Jesus was always moving. He never stayed at one place ati for long. Unampata the next day wako Capernaum, the next day wameshaenda Jerusalem. Hivyo. So he was always moving, and Jesus had that mindset. Growth. He never wanted to stay in one position because he knew his ministry was to reach all over the world. Yeah. So he had to move more. So in the same way, we have to have that desire to move. You see, there's this spirit of complacency. I remember my nurse was teaching about that one day, that spirit of being complacent, you're very comfortable where you are. And I've seen that, by the way, in terms of going, the door-to-doors. There was a time we went for evangelism, and then the guy we were evangelizing to was saying that very ako sawa. That was the response, by the way, ako sawa. And sometimes, okay, maybe for them that's they feel that's okay,
That's where they should.
but
be.
having that spirit of complacency, and it is very real. Hiyo kitu ni real. So like unaona tu uko sawa kwenye uko, you don't have that desire to work
more.
and you don't feel uncomfortable being comfortable.
Right.
So you're just there. It doesn't. I don't think that is something that you're supposed to have.
Yeah.
Because
It's true.
don't
that.
even teach me.
And as you're saying that, I just remembered a scenario where the mindset is like, can be in two ways. That inaweza kuwa cocoon, ama from that point of reluctance, like complacency, and then you put kama a door, like a door. Literally, if someone wants to go to the next level, they don't change their clothes, they change their mind. Yeah, like if someone wants to become something bigger physically, they become something bigger in the mind. So it can be a cocoon where when you umesema, somebody is like, you know what, I literally can't go beyond this. And from a point of, we are all Christians, right? And so everything that we're saying is oriented to God. So devil anakujanga na your past, anakuja kukuinfluence, like he's like preaching to you, and then the mindset will determine, the mind will determine what you set, what you choose from that fiction. If you agree with him and akamwambia, you know what, hii niko poa, you don't have a car, kuna ni wheelbarrows. So unafikiria at the end of it, will you allow it to enter your heart, your mind, will you allow it, will you block it out? So hapo ukiblock out, you are strong enough. Now it will not determine what you will become, because the mindset is an article reality. So hizo vitu zote sasa, they will determine whether you will be the cocoon for yourself. Unasema, you know what, watu wasemanga millionaires, it can't be. Billionaires, it can't be. Cars, let me just drive my bicycle. You guys drive cars. That is the worst statement for a young person even. So what you do, what came to my mind is that if you lock yourself to some certain doctrines and cultures, that literally, I'm a Mkamba, I'm a Mgikuyu, I'm a Luya, and Luyas don't do this. Which tribe has never had a president in Kambas? Yeah, maybe let's say Kamba. And then now somebody's there vying to be the president, and then you're like, amen. So somebody, and he's like, no, in their room thinking, nasema, if I see a president Kamba in Kenya, is it gonna happen? So in that state of decision making, the mindset they have will determine what they will be. If the president, they will have to say, you know what, I might be the first one. You know what? Unaweza kuwa kujeko na president, but I can do this. Let me read books. Let me read presidents that have succeeded. And that person will change your mind. And that decision will actually strengthen your mindset. So mindset inakuwa strengthened by decision. Alafu the decisions that you make, now they can create the cocoon ama the door. So literally right now we start something very big. We don't need to start it physical. We start it in the mind. Kama tu vile nimesema, you read books, you listen to sermons, you go listen to people that have gone ahead, you sit down. By that, we are not seeing it. We are not seeing what you're doing. Literally, if you can fit 1 million in your head, so there's some challenges I do when I'm alone. In my room, I plan, I do a lot of things in my mind. I can go to meetings. I can meet anyone I want, even if I've ever met them. So I just do it in my mind. So I test myself. If you are given 1 billion, raise hand, what do we do today? And then I test myself. And many at the times you are fighting with the anxiety. Oh my God, a car. Oh my God, a house. But meanwhile, wealth is about building. So I'm like, what to build? And I find myself like that. I am not really ready for 1 billion, even though I want it. But I don't need it. Need is about purpose. So I realize that I need to work on my capacity in the mind to accommodate a lot. Yeah. So it's like it creates that your life determines your life. So unaweza jeka that person alisema, I'm okay, you people just go worship God, and they feel so comfortable. They need to have a life, go to school, marry, work, die. Only that. And then that everything is average and even less than average. So that is a cocoon. Personally, I hate it. I can do a lot of things.
Okay, but you see, there is the best thing about a cocoon. When you think about it, even for a butterfly to move, for a caterpillar to move out of the cocoon, so it's possible. That's why itakuwa possible for it to kutoka kwenye cocoon na inafaa a very beautiful butterfly. That means there is hope. As much as we are painting, having a negative mindset, very negatively, you just find that there is still hope. For the same way a caterpillar can move out of the cocoon and be a very beautiful butterfly. It's the same way you can move your mindset. You can break that cocoon, that shell, and become a beautiful butterfly as well in your own way. Because uniqueness as well.
Sure.
You see, I'm trying to. There's something coming in my mind. A question: why is it that most of the time we find people in like ushaikaa chini kwa tikietea? Why is it that everyone, you say that everyone is built, everyone has a purpose, everyone has something that they must accomplish here on earth? Why is it that we don't have people, we don't see everyone accomplishing these things that God has given them? And the answer is, I'm coming, just refreshing back to the Bible. I'm seeing Jeremiah, I'm seeing Gideon, and they are like, I'm young. I'm the smallest. My clan is the weakest. So the reason as to why I'm like, the reason as to why even we don't have people, we don't have fulfillment in life, and that is why we come up with, maybe someone started earlier. You go to school, after school you get married, after marriage you get children, after children you die. It's because we are limited. We have that limited mindset that I cannot do, because I'm like, God akikupea kitu hakupei kitu yenye ikiangalia wewe inakaa like utaeza. It's something that when he gives you, when you look it at as a person, you see that it's very impossible. So for us even to bridge to that place of fulfilling this thing, we must change our mindset. Yeah.
The same way, I think it's the biggest solution. The faith, believe me, is the biggest solution, because I believe faith is assurance of things that are not seen. Like that is very hard to do. Like you are assured of something you can't see. So I think it boosts our mindset to a way that even though we are weak, there is this revelation that came to me that every believer has 4 dimensions, and it's symbolic from the 4 living creatures in heaven. There is the first creature is it a man? A lion, the face of a lion, and then we have the face of a man, the face of the first one is lion, ox, and then man and eagle. So the first face is lion, that is dominion. Every man wants to feel, that's why actually people fight. No one really wants to be there. So they fight. It's dominion and ruling. Everyone is ruling something, literally. Even if you're being ruled, you rule something. The second face is the face of an ox. And that is where it's service, like you serve. And this is to nullify the face that you have. Ukibaki kwa dominion, pride is automatic. So you will feel like, I can't be under someone.
Yeah, sure.
But that second face will neutralize everything into a point that you have to serve someone and God. You have to serve everything. And then in service, sometimes you get used so much. As a person, you get so much. People will misuse you. Yeah, because you are available and you're like an asset to them. And so in that case, you yourself already realize that there's another face, the face of a man. So even though I have dominion, and then I serve so much, I can also get tired. And I can also be weak. Literally, I can cry. I don't think there is any man in the Bible who has never faced that tough time to cry. Even Jesus did. So I actually have emotions. So I can mess up. People have messed up in the Bible. In fact, the bigger part of the Bible is written by messed up men. Moses was a killer. All we can talk about. David, serious. So it's just so we are men. That is. But meanwhile, that is where mindset comes in. We stick to men. And forget there is another face of an ego. So we can soar above everything. Even though I'm a man, I literally can kneel down and solve things in prayer. Even though I'm a man, I I can do these things through Christ.
These battles are part of the news.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do these things through Christ. So many people stick there. Domain, serve, man. And they forget the soaring part. So they won't grow in mindset. They won't grow in capacity. Literally, ukiamshwa sahi uende usalimiane in a bigger meeting like Crema Feast. Some people will just faint. I'm the least of the least. Yeah, I would go. But kuna ile vita utakuwa na ndani ni mindset number one. The biggest fight. How do you look? Hauna suti. You don't look like them. What will you say? Will you change a lot? No. Number one, realize all this. Now after that, think, I'm an equal. I can soar.
Yes,
I am unique.
Yeah.
There is no one in the world with my fingerprint. So that means in the spirit, I am just me.
Yeah.
With that, you will say 2 words and you might be spotted, or you will spot someone. Like you have to help someone. And so the little words you will say, salimiana, and then give a testimony, they will change from the mindset of an equal. So I believe the solution is having the equal mindset from the perspective of the Bible and what God says about it. So the solution, I think yesterday we were talking and I was saying, speak all your problems. Maybe it can be your challenge. Speak all your problems and put a but, and then add what God said towards such kind of a problem. Let's say you don't have friends, you don't have money, you don't have anything. So you just say, you know what? Nimeinama, comrades, nimeinama, nimefungiwa nyumba, sina fina, sijui talipa na nini. Mention all your problems. It's okay. Then add a but. Then speak something. That's an ego. Just say, I'm a child of God. My father owns 1,000 cattle in 1,000 hills. You know what? I can't.
Belong to you.
Yeah, everything works out for my good. So even this lack is my profit. You become an ego. So it's a real solving strategy.
Yeah.
I thought about it. If there's this one I said last time, that if you think you can or you can't, you're right.
Yeah.
If you think you can do it, you can.
Yeah.
If you think you can't do it, you can't. I mean, it's no magic or limitation. So what do you expect if you don't do it?
Yeah. Now that brings actually the point of choice, and maybe I would pose a question to you guys. How is mindset now affecting our choices and affecting our lives directly now? This is from a point of well personally. Maybe kuna kitu ulifanya, maybe kuna decision ulimake na unaona hapa literally ilikuwa akili. Ni my mindset iko stuck sana, and maybe it affect your decisions. You can.
Okay, I'm thinking about it in such a way that it doesn't have the affecting doesn't have to be negative, because I can have a positive I can start by thinking negatively about something, but I put the but, as you've said, and then I rise and I soar.
Yeah.
And so I in Jesus' name.
Amen.
So I put now that mindset, in the positive mindset, the soaring mindset, and then I just reach your point. Yeah, I can do this, and I do it.
Yeah.
Because there's the part of wanting to do something and then actually doing it. That is the point of execution. You can be teachable, you can adapt to your environment, but to point your execution, that is something that a lot of people struggle with. Execution. For Jumesema, we use our personal experience.
Yeah.
Let me use, because okay. This the vision of this podcast, because that is the most recent thing.
Yeah.
Yesterday was brutal for me. After we had our meeting, after we talked and we were sorting out everything, and just so that we can be able to be present for this meeting, and for us to be here right now, I just felt like I couldn't do it. And I was telling Abu yesterday that I can't give up. That is one thing I'm very sure of. Yeah, I can't give up. Giving up is not an option.
I never
Please. there's something Vicky posted on the status. It was like from another friend now, the Diane. Alikuwa amesema that hakuna kuchoka, hakuna kutoroka, so unachoka alafu.
So,
we, as much as, but I consider it a blessing to be tired, and I consider it also a blessing that yesterday was the way it was.
yeah.
Because that is the exhaustion of answered prayers.
Wow.
You find that you started, that is the hardest part, you started, but sasa hiyo consistency ya kuendelea niyo inakwanga challenge, but because you showed up, I am super proud of you.
Yeah.
Yes, so you showed. Anyway, so I was telling him, and I was really, that's the the thought that I had. I was like, okay, it's not that I didn't want to do it or to come today. It's not that at all. Because we need to be here.
Yeah.
But it just felt like it was a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. I mean a lot. So how my bat was, I am a child of God. I can do this. And I surrendered to the Holy Spirit.
You got backing.
Not even noticing, but recognizing that the hand of God is backing me.
Oh, yeah.
I can do this. For if God is for me, who can be against me?
Yeah.
Recognizing that is how I got back to the soaring mindset. Wow. That is how I handled it. That is how I handled the situation. That is.
Wow.
Gracie, you get any experience?
An experience. I would say every time I'm in an experience whereby I feel maybe it's limited by my mindset, I go back and tell myself, God didn't create you as a limited person. Also understanding that who is your father? God is your father. And when you read the Bible everywhere, he is mighty, he owns silver and gold. Like niye tu hakuna kitu analak. He says that if it is impossible with man, nothing is impossible with him. Everything is possible with him. So when I get back to the mind of knowing that with my God, he's backing me, like amenishika mkono, like nikifanya hizi vitu. So, and also understanding that I'm representing him here on earth, it will propel me going back to doing things that I'm like, as much as I may approve whatever I'm doing, as much as I know that this thing yenye nafanya, God ako hapo, then I can do it. It elevates my mindset, thinking positively, telling myself positive things according to his word. Yes, because how could create anyone limited? Because even with everyone mwenye kwa Bible anakuanga negative, we have the like nilikuwa nimesema Gideon anasema his clan iko, but ukiangalia the approach yenye anakuja approach to it, the mighty warrior, you can see that is how God sees us. That is how we should see ourselves, because mindset is how you see what you see and what you hear. It's how it influences how your mindset will be.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm so much blessed. So as we finish, it will amaze you to know that there is no change without a change. There is no change without a change. So there is no change in what you do without changing your mindset.
Yeah.
So we have to do things differently, and everything now, as we have narrated here, that everything ends up to the solution comes to know whether you know God or you don't know God. And because I don't believe there isn't any other God like Jesus. So he's the mighty one. So associate yourself with the mighty, and then you be mighty. Think God what he has said about you, and then be it. Don't look at the dry bones, look at what he said about the dry bones. Don't look at the Red Sea. You think about what it tells you about the and say things will happen. So as we finish, we want to leave you with a challenge. So write down things that in your life that they are loudest in your life, and check whether they are God-given or you adopted from something or someone or some culture changed your mind and they have been limiting you. And now try to work on that. And you cannot work on them without, as I said, change cannot happen without a change. So change what you consume, what you see, and who you are with, because they will affect how you be. So thank you so much for watching our podcast. We are so much privileged to have you, and God bless you. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.